Whoa, first broadcast, and all of a sudden this happens, or podcast, whatever.
Yeah, we're just testing the waters with this. Hopefully I can figure out OBS and then we can try to do it via Discord instead.
Oh yeah, probably next week.
Yeah, but I still need to do a little more research on it. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I think I got that new hover car for the game.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let me invite you.
Ah, there you go. Your mic went better.
Never mind.
Can you take the PlayStation logo off my car?
Okay, so if anyone who's watching, welcome to our podcast. We are calling it the Dummies of Gaming. So, yeah, right then and there, I sound like a dummy. But I am your star-worthy host. I am your star-worthy host, JetSparks373, and
I am the host of this channel, Bear64.
Exactly. Okay, you want to do a private match or online?
A private match, so that way we don't go like crazy with other people.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
Right.
So, what do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think this story was first broken by Legacy Killer HD. Shout out to him over last weekend. It turns out various news gaming journalists had their information doxed by the Electronic Software Association, or ESA. They're the ones who are the lobbyists for the gaming industry. And of course, they lost all that data, and now it's floating somewhere on the dark web. I'm pretty sure a good chunk of them had to change some of their email information and whatnot. So, yeah, that is a massive, colossal fuck up. Just why would how someone could do something like that?
I did not know about the dark web part.
Well, I mean, if it got doxed, it's most likely on there. The information's out there somewhere on the dark web.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for those people. Like,
yeah,
you think you're safe, and then all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, people like the Quartering, Young, yeah, Dreamcast guy. Even people like Jim Sterling. Heck, even people like Keemstar knew, or just like calling him via different numbers because they had to change it because all their information got changed. Their information got leaked to the internet. But
just how exactly did this happen?
I have no idea. I think I think the ESA didn't even notice it after almost an hour after they noticed after the intrusion happened. They noticed the vulnerability, and all that information they had was all gone. I think this could doom future E3 events from being put on because they can't guarantee their information is safe when all those journalists submitted their information to them so they can get their press passes.
Wow, that just sucks so much. Remember when E3 was a great time? It's like the Super Bowl for gamers, and it was just an exciting time, and now this happens.
Oh yeah, how can you screw something up that massively, and you're a massive part of the industry? It's just I just don't understand all of this.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I'm sure a good chunk of the YouTubers I watch got affected by this, especially Game Ranks.
Oh yeah, Game Ranks was also leaked too.
And what was it, Game Explain?
I think so. I mean, over 2,000 people's information was leaked. 2,000. Just
that's a lot of names.
Yeah, and all that information got leaked. Just you guys just seriously suck at your jobs. I really hope somebody was fired for that.
Oh, I'm sure someone got fired. It's like, you know, just hit the injector. Oh no, what was it? Austin Powers, the first one where they had like all the chairs that went to the lava pits.
Yeah. Oh man, Mustafa, dear lord. Played by the
Oh
ever
my
funny
gosh.
Will Ferrell.
The type F, like no, what was it? Press F to pay respects for Will Ferrell right there.
Ooh, did you do that? Did you get that there?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Yeah, but it's just I just don't understand why anyone could just lose all that data to everyone in sight. Whoa.
It's like, where's that clip of, you know, Ingrid Jones just screaming, "You done fucked it up."
Oh yeah. That would just be perfect and appropriate for that.
Let's see. So, is there any games you're looking forward to right now?
Well, I know one thing though. I'm still kind of on the fence about getting Borderlands 3. And speaking of which, I think like I said that there was a guy who had like some like news about doing Borderlands 3, and of course like Take-Two Interactive, who were the parent companies of publisher 2K Entertainment, and Rockstar. I think they actually sent private investigators at house to do like a cease and desist sort of action on their behalf, which was just stupid.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy too.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
oh, you like our games? We're gonna send our man at you.
just
Our manly man.
yeah, and well, yeah, you said something about like Darkside Phil doing some sort of like something with
Oh
this with all
Lord!
this that donation he did.
Last Sunday, he went on a 10-hour marathon to raise $1,000 in tips, and well, shit. Okay, I said $1,000. It's like $1,000 in tips, which for one, that actually does interfere with Twitch's terms of service on like you're cut out of their, you know, cut, because tips go directly to streamers and not Twitch. But anyways, so if he were to hit $1,000, he would put a positive reveal. Now, here's the thing: he was teasing this for a half a month, and later on, he later puts on a paywall of $1,000, and guess what? He made $2,000 by the end.
And what happened next?
The positive reveal was he had a cat. And here's the crazier part. He's had this cat since March. And I've listened to This Is How You Don't Play Sekiro. This is when it came out in March. And in one of the fights, when he was fighting Lady Butterfly, in the second time, you could actually hear the cat's bell.
Wow.
I was like, I can't believe I didn't notice it until afterwards.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for the money, dummies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every single person who donated money feels like a sucker now.
Well, no, like, one actually, like, here's the thing: he hit the $1,000 tip goal, then like stopped the gameplay, and he did the reveal. Then later, like a little bit later on in the reveal, someone by the name of Planet Jeff donated him $1,000 straight up. That's how we got the $2,000. And it's like, here's the thing about Planet Jeff. I honestly feel really bad for him because apparently his wife passed away, and he doesn't know what to do with the money anymore. So, like, my condolences go to Planet Jeff right there. But please don't give Phil any more of your money.
Okay, just what? Why would some? I just don't understand why you would even want to do that. Ooh, what the? Oh shit, dude. It's time to deploy that thing.
Yeah. So what's your take on that?
I just, yeah, you all like donated like who knows how much money from each person, and then just all to get a reveal of a cat. Again, I feel like people feel like you just got suckered into that.
Here's the thing, is that he has been keeping his like life a secret because of course, you know, trolls, you know, everybody like to make fun of him. But it's such a, like, he made this a paywall on purpose just so he could reveal he has a cat. And before he even like revealed this, you know, even before, I guess like right before Sekiro, he was going, oh yeah, I don't have the money to raise a cat or, you know, keep it up. And this one, I guess apparently his parents are paying the expenses for the cat. Because like God forbid he's a man and gets a real job.
Yeah. I just like, yeah. I don't see, like, I understand the only thing you'd have to need to take care of a cat is like maybe get like a cat thing for any pet to sleep in, and of course you gotta get food, and I think that's just about it. And the litter box for a cat.
Yeah, it's okay, but here's the thing: now he has two cats, his wife and a real cat.
Oh, I see what you did there with that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! And even then, he's like, "Oh yeah, I can't afford to marry Cat." Like later on, he marries Cat on this Connecticut trip.
Okay. Yeah, just I don't. DSP, like, there's like so much things wrong with this guy. It's like, it's insane.
Like, I wonder if he has like a mental issue of like seeing him as like this greatness, but yet he's really not, because in his entire life he's always been pathetic.
Yeah,
so
he really
to, like, constantly make up lies.
Oh yeah.
Like him being valedictorian.
Yeah, right. The guy didn't. The guy looked like he flunked every single one of his classes. I'm sorry.
I'm sure he did. If you just watch him play a game and just like see it, he can't like figure out like baby puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy though. But another thing though, just not getting into the details, another thing I want to talk about is just the idea that, of course, video games being scapegoated for being the cause of some tragedies happening in our country. I'm not gonna go into the specifics because I'm pretty sure like news stations have covered it to death, so I'm not gonna get into that. But of course, everyone's saying the stuff like, oh yeah, video games are violent, even though it's been disproven by multiple studies saying it. But just we don't. It's like I'm just kind of had enough of this stuff. It's just I'm done hearing this stuff from politicians.
Yeah, it's just horrible that they keep trying to blame video games. It's like, just say you don't like them. That's it. But the real problem is just people not getting the help that they need.
Yeah, that's the reason why they use it as a scapegoat. They're just avoiding any real issues with it, instead of just like pushing the blame towards something that probably wasn't even a factor in why these people did what they did.
Exactly. It's because, you know, yeah, this is a harsh world, and some people, of course, have it rough. Lots of people have it rough. And then with the world just like kicking them while they're down all the time, and they eventually snap.
Okay, yeah, it's just I still don't understand. I mean, but that's the whole point, though. Yeah, I mean, there are probably people who are not like, they feel like society doesn't want them, or they feel like they're just like undesirable or whatever, and that's what caused them to do what they do. And of course, they put out manifestos and stuff like that. Like one of the people who caused one of the tragedies did, saying he
Yeah.
quote wanted to live his super soldier fantasy, I think. And of course, some Texas lieutenant governor took it seriously. Like they obviously thought, oh, it has something to do with video games. Yep, it's official. Video games were the cause of that.
It's like the concept of super soldiers has been like longer than video games. Like Captain America was a super soldier. As you know, he is a super soldier.
Yeah, back in the comic in the 1940s. So, look, I understand that, but that does not outweigh video. So obviously that predates video games by decades. Something that I'm pretty sure that Texas governor's probably seen or done. If he was a young man at the time who did stuff like that. Ooh, oh boy, I got hit by my own beaker.
Oh, yeah, that's just ridiculous. And I'm someone that believes in like don't take away our guns. You know.
Yeah,
like,
I'm the same way.
It's a tool. Like anything could be a killing weapon.
Oh yeah. Maggie just posted. She said this says bears.
Yeah. You could pick up a hammer and kill someone with it. You could smother people with pillows. Like, yeah, it's not as quick. But
yeah, but again, it's still a method of committing bodily harm to somebody. But again, it's just like, look, I understand that. The whole point of the Second Amendment is all about just trying to keep our government in check. Because we have the right to actually oust our leaders from power by force. That is our right, but most people don't know that, or just don't think it's there in the Constitution.
Yeah, I mean, it's to protect us. It's just that unfortunately it gets into the wrong hands, and we just need like stricter, more background checks. That's really it.
Oh yeah, we're doing fine, Maggie. Ah, shoot. Oh man, I looked right at that.
Hey, Meg. Yeah, I mean, and then of course me being a Trump guy, and like, and him saying that, like, video games, violent video games should not really do anything, or was it not exist?
Yeah, exactly.
We have violent movies, violent music, violent shows.
Even sports are violent to some extent. But it's like,
yeah. Oh no, it's the video games. He's honestly like retarded at that point.
Yeah, and as Robert Downey Jr. said, you never go full retard.
You went full retard. Never go full retard. Gotta survive.
Alright, I've already...
Huh?
I think I just crossed the finish line. I'm sorry I set that to like 7 things. All she's just saying is bears, that's it. I mean, Maggie
just go to my stream.
Yeah, exactly. He's streaming too. We're trying to test the waters with trying to do a podcast this way.
Well, we're gonna have to use Discord because that's quite unprofessional, really.
Exactly. But yeah, still we don't. I mean, that's everything that's been going on with how people just like try to throw the shade at video games, saying it's caused all of our world's problems.
Yeah, it's like people feel what they don't understand, and boomers don't really understand video games, I guess.
Yeah,
at least some of them. Quite a bit of them. Some really do understand them. Lots don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's all right, Maggie.
What'd she say?
She says, "LOL. Sorry, I thought I was on your stream." Okay. Anyways, so You want to continue on with this topic? You got any more things to
Uh,
say about it?
yeah, one last thing. I think it got so much that even Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo, called Trump out on it. Like,
Oh yeah, Reggie's still a boss even though he's not at Nintendo anymore.
yeah, I miss him already. I've been missing him ever since he
Dude,
retired.
uh, I mean, I give him respect for retiring at the proper time. I'm sure he wants to get, more closer to his family and everything. So good up, I hope he's having a great life.
Yeah, so, yeah. And Reggie gave us a whole bunch of memories with
Oh
Nintendo.
yeah.
And just I think his highlight was his tribute to Iwata-san during like the 2015 Game Awards when he passed away around that time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Reggie's body was ready for retirement.
Oh yeah. But
He probably feels like a purple Pikmin now for, eating his wife's dinner.
oh yeah, but moving on to a more lighter note, gaming. What are you most excited for, Bears?
Doom Eternal, Doom Eternal, Doom Eternal, Doom Eternal.
Let's see, Jedi Fallen Order, Cyberpunk.
like, like I actually had a dream last night. It was November, almost for Doom Eternal, and I wake up, I'm going, not November anymore.
Remember, the 5th of November.
Remember the 22nd of November. Doom Eternal came out.
Yeah.
But the amount of excitement I have, everything I've seen about Doom Eternal, it ups it like a couple notches.
Yeah, I know. I definitely do want to play that, but I'm still kind of conflicted because that also Jedi Fallen Order comes out maybe a month, like a couple weeks prior to that. So I
think it does.
Yeah, so that is gonna be a very, very huge problem for me at least, because I know
I can hear your wallet crying.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, the reason why Jedi Fallen Order is one, I'm got a theory about it. Maybe this may have actually been like what Ragtag was gonna be at some point. They just Respawn just repurposed some of the assets for the game.
Yeah. I'm doing fine, Maggie. How about you? Yeah. I can't wait for it because the only issue I'm having is the HUD is just so bright. And also, I just hope it's not too much that they're not adding too much, because they're adding the Marauder, the Doom Hunter. The Doom Hunter seems like he's going to past locations you could fight him in or something.
Yeah, and I think there's also a theory that Heaven is also going to be the enemy in Doom Eternal. You're gonna have to fight angels as well as demons.
I mean, it seems like, what you call it, that Heaven is collaborating with Hell to destroy Earth because they messed with Hell's resources. So to Doomslayer, that's like a big no-no to even think about, working with Hell.
Yeah, it's just, I know one thing though. I mean, if you watch Wow Such Gaming's video, Why You Wouldn't Survive the Do Hell Invasion, yeah, them trying to dabble into I think in the original game they wanted to dabble in fast transit with transporting with Hell, but in the newer games they wanted to use it for energy consumption of all that Argent energy.
Yeah, because in Doom 3 they said there was Martians and they actually opened the portal to Hell. Then they stopped it and became the Soul Cube. At least that's a theory about them becoming the Soul Cube.
Yeah.
But I also hope they don't have very long cutscenes, because Doom is Doom.
Yeah, it's all about the rip and tear.
Yeah. So it's good. I seen a lot of the gameplay. It's amazing. Hugo Martin and Marty, I can't remember his last name, unfortunately. They're doing a good job. They're very passionate. So I do hope they're gonna rock it out.
Oh yeah, and I
And
know Doom Eternal is gonna be a lot hard. No, also it's gonna be a lot harder, as you told me.
oh man, that's actually gonna be awesome because I do want a good challenge.
Yeah. Well, like I said with me,
Yeah.
I want I want to get Doom as well, but it's just I'm just so worried that I'm just like there's so much that I want to get, but there's like so many great games coming out this year, and obviously the only good game of 2020 that I'm looking forward to is Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077.
Now on that note, I have not. What, say again?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but on that note, Sorry. Oh man.
Professional streamers, everyone.
Exactly.
All right, you go first.
Yeah, on that note, I never played The Witcher 3 or any of the Witcher games, but CD Projekt Red seems to be doing a good job with all their games and whatnot, and they know how to do things like right. So, yeah.
Yeah, they put a lot of work in their games. I do have The Witcher 3. I just haven't touched it. I have it installed. I have the DLC, and I still haven't touched it.
Oh yeah, but I think my old man's watching this stream. Hey Dad, if you're watching this, you can leave a comment if you want.
I would leave a comment. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably smarter than me on computers. Anybody's smarter than me on computers.
Yeah. Yeah, Bears.
Discord set.
Yeah,
like
Bears was
nightmare.
not. Yeah, it was. Believe me. Bears here is not the most computer literate here.
I went full retard, and you're not supposed to go full retard.
Exactly. But oh shit. Oh boy, that jump is always the hardest part, or getting past the seals.
I felt like so horrible having like to be like that and you trying to help.
Yeah. Yeah, but,
it was like my dark slide film moment.
yeah, but also another great thing that also makes me want to get Cyberpunk even more is that our good friend Keanu Reeves is gonna be in it.
Oh my gosh, Keanu Reeves. I actually still need to watch the other two John Wicks.
I need to see all three of them. I mean, the most recent film I've seen with him in it was Speed.
Was he in that movie?
Yeah, he was in the first Speed with Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like this is like that movie came out like 2 years before The Matrix did. But we all know his first thing was obviously Bill and Ted.
Oh, I actually have not seen Bill and Ted.
Oh, again, dude, you really would like that. You really would love that movie. It's just
I think
so
it's just
funny.
the first movie, like people consider to be good.
Yeah, I know. I think my dad likes Bogus Journey.
Oh man, like I do need to catch up on a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Ah, you passed the finish line, so my message is gonna be useless.
Oh, my dad's sending me text via my phone. Okay. Well, oh yeah, I thought my dad just told me that I think they're trying to remake it. They're trying to remake Bill and Ted, and I'm hoping Alex Winter and Keanu are up for it because I know I think they may still be good friends. I think the only other thing Alex Winter's done is where he directed that live action Ben 10 movie like years ago.
Oh my gosh,
So,
dude,
yeah.
you made me feel old.
Yeah.
I remember that. Remember, like one of the gimmicks was the each version would change, like depending on what alien he would choose.
that show was that show was amazingly good. But the thing is, I think with the movie, I know they use like live action. They use live action actors. I'm not sure. I know Lee Majors was in it as Grandpa Max, I think.
I don't remember who I don't remember who Uncle Ben was in the live action.
No, I think Grandpa Max, but I know Ben was played by some kid actor named Graham Phillips. Oh wait, whoops. Oh, I didn't change the map. Oh well. But yeah, I think Lee Majors was Grandpa Max. Actress named Haley Ram. I think if you know her, if you saw like the X-Men Last Stand in like the opening scene where Xavier and Magneto are showing up at Jean Grey's house, that's her. That's her playing young Jean Grey, Haley Ram.
Oh my gosh, it's been years since I watched Last Stand.
Yeah, and I think like there was like a villain. The main villain of that movie was some time traveling alien by the name of Eon, and obviously over the course of the movie, he like slowly aging because his entire race were like dabbled too much into time travel, and that's why they're like prisoners to time and using something, the MacGuffin of the movie known as the Hands of Armageddon to try to release his entire race from their time prison or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah, essentially that. And I think Robert Picardo, who was like the doctor in Star Trek Voyager, was also in the movie as like the principal of Ben's school, I think.
Oh shit. Yeah. I wonder if the kid is still even acting after Ben 10.
Well, I think that movie. Or are you talking about the animated movie or the animated show?
The live action.
I don't know what he's been doing recently. I don't know what he's been up to, but I know but we all know Tara Strong was the one who voiced Ben in the cartoon. And I mean,
wait, Tara Strong voiced him?
Yeah, I mean she's voiced a lot of like male cartoon characters. She voices Timmy Turner. She voices who else?
Oh man, I should know this because I know I mean, this is like a female doing female, but it was the what was it? Bubbles.
From the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
Yeah. Also Harley Quinn a couple times.
Yeah, and Injustice, I think. And who else?
I think even some of the movies.
Oh yeah, some of the DC animated movies. Yeah.
And also, I think the Arkham games. Oh my gosh. She's in everything.
Oh gosh, I'm getting knocked into this thing so much. Like, even the AI races are being, like, relentless here.
Yeah. Man, and then same thing with Debbie Derryberry.
Yeah, I know I know the only other voice besides Coco here is, she voices Jimmy Neutron. That's about all I know her as.
So wait, is that considered sexist to liberal logic?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Females getting male roles, and then like it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I know, but they have but let's just say they're just boys with really shrilly voices. Let's just call them that. My shrilly girly voice is drowned out by her evil man voice. Freaking Cosmo and Barry Idol. Oh yeah, I forgot Norm Macdonald voiced Norm the Genie in one episode when it's like his debut episode, and they got someone else who voices somewhat like him.
Norm the Genie.
Yeah, you know that douchebag genie that tried to grant Timmy wishes and tried to grant Timmy like 3 wishes.
Right. That was a funny episode because it's like more closer to the lore of genies, how they're more mischievous and always try to get like to be free from the last wish or something like that.
Yeah. Again, speaking of genies, I still miss Robin Williams.
Oh man, rest in peace, Robin Williams. Right next to Iwata's, like Robin Williams is right there.
No, another person who's definitely immortal is Stan Lee himself. He is immortal.
Oh, he's in super heaven right now.
Yeah, I can just see he's probably hugging his wife Joan, and he's definitely shaking hands again with his old buddy Jack.
Oh man.
And I probably bet he's forgiven him too.
And a World War II vet at that. Like, people don't really acknowledge that part.
Oh, he served in the war. Oh damn, I guess that probably what inspired him to make Captain America.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things. He was in war. I forgot what years. It was in 1942 to 1943, I think it was. I could be wrong.
That's crazy. But still, like I said, I know. But going on to Jedi Fallen Order, why I think I'm really excited for it, because, well, the only other type of Jedi type games we've seen are Force Unleashed and the old Jedi Academy games that were, ironically enough, developed by Activision or published by them, and they were still done by LucasArts.
Huh. Oh yeah, LucasArts, died.
Yeah, because when obviously Disney bought out Star Wars. Thanks a lot, Darth Disney. And also the fact you ruined the film franchise too. So good on you.
They want no one to have any joy.
Of course not, and they literally just rehashed everything with the whole sequel trilogy. Honestly, I still feel like I just want to play that's weird. I still want us to be able to just. I just want to be able to acknowledge just the older films. And I mean, sure, the only one that Disney did good with was Rogue One. I definitely loved Rogue One.
Oh yeah, Rogue One was actually pretty good.
And plus, it's because the actual person they got to do was actually a hardcore Star Wars fan. Good old Gareth Edwards. If you don't know who he is, he also directed the 2014 Godzilla movie.
Oh really?
Yeah. But,
oh crap, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, but then again, of course, our good buddy Darth Ryan Johnson basically said it's all about subversion of expectations. No, Thanos actually winning in Infinity War, that was a good subversion of expectations.
I actually thought I actually expected for Thanos to win, because it's like I already knew about a part 2, so it was like,
yeah,
so Thanos wins this time.
Yeah, but they're gonna beat him in the second one. They're gonna beat him in the second part.
And it's like one of the most glorious fight scenes I have ever seen in movie.
Yeah, and it was just nice to see Pepper Potts in an actual Iron Man suit fighting alongside her hubby.
Oh my gosh, her suit was so freaking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the one part that was pretty cringe, I was like, oh, the lady's a Marvel. It's like, oh, great.
Yeah, I mean look, I like that.
Cool.
I know, it looks cool, but I wouldn't want to see like a Lady Avengers thing. Really, it would have been cool if but then again, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Endgame, I'm sorry, but y'all know our Russian assassin just perished trying to get the Soul Stone. I'm so sorry, but again, that is the only movie I actually look forward to in Phase 4. Blade, they just didn't. I don't know why they wanted to try to tackle Blade. I mean, it needs to be R-rated. I'm not even sure how they're gonna do Deadpool
there's gonna
now.
be a Blade movie?
Yeah, they announced it at Comic-Con a few months, like last month. Oof.
I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, I think they did say there's gonna be no more rated R Deadpools after 2.
What? Just Deadpool worked as an R-rated, but of course Disney says it's not for their squeaky clean image. But they're artistically bankrupt now because they're just gonna rely on taking other people. Hell, they have plans for all the Fox properties too. They're planning on remaking all of those and making them probably more kid-friendly. They're gonna try and do Independence Day, and the worst of all, Home Alone. Why?
Oh my gosh, why? Home Alone's amazing.
It does not.
That was the first movie.
I thought 2 was I thought 2 was somewhat funnier than the first one.
I've actually never seen 2.
What? Dude, some of the stuff.
I've only seen the first one.
So,
Or
yeah,
actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I've seen like snippets or two.
yeah, but all the booby traps in 2 are really, really good.
Might be time for an upgrade.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I mean, one of them, they really kind of took, you know, that one from the first one where Harry gets hit with a blowtorch. They take it one step further in the sequel.
Oh my gosh, testicles go on fire.
No, the one, no, I think he like lifts his head up, throws it in the toilet, but the toilet's full of kerosene, and it just blows up in his face.
You know what? This Christmas I might have to like watch Home Alone 2.
Well, if you're watching, you see it on Freeform or Netflix, go ahead and give it a watch. But then again, I don't think that's gonna happen because obviously that's gonna be on like that's probably gonna be on that Disney streaming service now.
Oh my gosh, Disney just want y'all all y'all money.
Exactly. I don't know what else we're gonna.
Like,
I don't know what else.
Even then, Netflix is going downhill because they keep getting woker and woker, and they have like a what was it, $18 billion loss this year?
Oh
or
yeah.
Could be over exaggerated.
Yeah, I think that's true, but I know I'm still gonna keep it because all the older seasons of Power Rangers are still on there, and I want to just. And multiple times I've rewatched all the seasons. Like one of the older seasons, like from 2000 to 2009, which was the Disney era. Yeah, for a time Disney actually owned the rights to Power Rangers. Kind of ironic.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but of course, because I think it felt. But of course, like in like the later years, that like it started like falling victim to that great 2007 writer's strike.
Oh
so that's why Disney just wanted to reuse and just have it for syndication. But for some dumb reason, in 2010, they made a complete rehash of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with a whole bunch of really weird ass comic book effects for no reason.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty weird. Because I haven't watched Power Rangers since I was a kid. I only watched like probably the original show. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the original at times when it was like when it was just the reruns on like back in like early 2000s. But I know I didn't really get into Power Rangers until like maybe like Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force. Time Force is one of my top 5 favorite Power Ranger seasons. Oof.
I heard that the Power Ranger fighting game was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Battle for the Grid, I think. Yeah, and I think like recently one of the Power Rangers from like a season called Ninja Storm, which was like the first Disney era Ranger season. He passed away. He was just found dead in his hometown in New Zealand. Just
probably overdosed.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do any drugs. I mean, he didn't do any drugs or anything. I don't know what happened. They're finding his death. It was an inconclusive death though. But I rewatched that because a lot of like Power Ranger fans are like. We're posting a lot of tributes for him and all over like YouTube and whatnot. It was just really, really nice. Because I mean, one of the best quotes I think one YouTuber I'm subscribed to said it best for that tribute. He did like a tribute fan morph for him, and he says, "We may not be Rangers, but we may not be Rangers, but we still have power." And that can be true of any Power Ranger that's ever played the actor who's played a Power Ranger. I know, still, the only person who's still, like the most known Ranger is obviously the guy who played the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank. But I think, like, the guy who played the original Red Ranger is going to take some precedence in, like, the second season of the newest one, Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
Beast Morphers? I'm surprised how long this show has gone. It's like 20 years?
It's been 25, actually. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been on for that long. It's crazy though. But like I said, I have the stories I'm writing are kind of like they were inspired by Power Rangers. Heck, if Power Rangers still can't really do much because I'm not sure how long it's gonna keep going in Japan because they rely on a lot of Japanese stock footage from this season, from this series called Super Sentai and a lot of other tokusatsu. I'm surprised a lot of people don't really like want to take Not many people have tried to like adapt tokusatsu in America other than like Saban did with the original Power Ranger series. But now, look, judging by the timeline, it went from Saban. It started out with Saban, then it moved over to Disney, and then Saban bought it back and didn't really do much with it. And of course, they had to air it on Nickelodeon, and because of their crappy airing restrictions,
Copyright stuff.
Dude who just posted, I don't know what. If you don't want to watch the stream, just leave.
What do you say?
He said, sub to yes or no, sub to sub yes or no. I don't know who I don't know who he is.
Are you talking about sub for sub? Like you sub to him, he subs to you?
I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he wants me to sub to him or I just don't know. But
I mean, we don't really know any random person really, since this is like our first podcast.
Exactly.
Oh man.
But
see, it's like I also watched that movie. You remember the Power Ranger movie, the first one at least?
Yeah, from the 90s. Yeah, with Ivan Ooze. Ooh, where's my autograph book? You can just tell that the actor who played him was having a whole bunch of fun playing that character.
It reminded me of Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd is a Power Ranger villain. That would be something to see.
Like his voice kind of sounded like Christopher Lloyd's, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Christopher Lloyd for the longest time.
Obviously, I just have to make this joke. I was frozen today.
Oh my gosh, I was gooey today.
Oh yeah, and he was also in that like Piranha movie, is like the scientist studying them or whatever.
Oh my gosh, what is he not the scientist though? That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to be Doc Brown in everything he does.
I think it's just he played it so well, so why not?
Yeah. Sorry, Liz. Present for you. But yeah, I'm just saying though. But back to what I was saying about Power Rangers. I'm not sure how much longer it's gonna go for, but I think I still think the guy from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers who played the Red Ranger is gonna be like having like a prominent role in like a big crossover or something that's happening next season. Because I think once because I think Saban bought it back, and then now with the recent season, like Hasbro has bought out Power Rangers, and they're gonna be doing they're doing a whole bunch of new toys and stuff and everything, and they look pretty good.
Do they?
Yeah, I could say though. I mean, they're adapting a Sentai season that came out back in 2012, I think. It was called Tokamei Sentai Go Busters, and it was kind of more or less like spy themed and like dealing with stuff. I mean, yes, they had like mechanized animal Zords. But
I only had like one Power Ranger toy in my life, and it was really freaking cool. It was like the Red Ranger turned into like a starfish for some reason.
Oh yeah. I think it was that like Dio toy, one of those Dio Zord toys.
I don't know, but it was awesome, and
It might be time for an upgrade.
I miss it a little bit.
Yeah, I know one thing. I think the only Morpher toy I ever had. Oh, I actually had two. I had like the Time Force Chrono Morpher, and I had the Dino Thunder Morpher. It had like 3 interchangeable face plates for like the red, blue, and yellow Rangers.
Huh.
So that was a pretty
cool.
cool.
Was red.
that was pretty cool though. But I know, like I said though, Power Rangers, I'm not sure how much it's gonna be able to go on for, because I think like in Japan, like Super Sentai is like losing interest in Japan. I mean, still Tokusatsu is still a big like crowd pleaser in Japan, because obviously that's all been started with Godzilla, like back in like 54.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. But I really want to just I really hope the story I'm creating it'll feel more like a spiritual successor to the old Ranger shows.
You seem like you know what you're talking about with Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, season 1, I remember some of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure most people just know of the original Ranger team, but I know I've been still following it ever since like 2000. I still am in love with that franchise. They're like the biggest inspiration for me, next to like characters like Spider-Man, Captain America, and Batman.
Yeah, Batman, Captain America, just awesome. We need a duo between the two.
Oh, by the way, I think there was like a duo, but like, it was like a like a little team up comp between the Punisher and Blade. I think once.
I think there was, and then there was like a canceled one with Batman and Spider-Man. But there was like even like unfinished panels.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way,
You know,
there's a video you need to watch from this from this channel called Toon Sandwich. It's like Super Villain Bowl and Superhero Bowl. They are so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Like cinema's greatest villains and cinema's greatest heroes, whether they're from comic books, movies, or anything. Like Indiana Jones, Batman, Spider-Man, Lara Croft,
Two-Face.
all the Jedi characters, yeah, all the comic book villains, even like fantasy villains are all there just duking out in like an alien arena at the appease of some Academy Award ruler. Heck, Deadpool even makes a hilarious joke. So, an Academy Award lives inside a Golden Globe. Who knew? Yeah, I have recreated you with meticulous detail. Wait, you could have done that anytime. I have been a stump for days.
Oop, for me, it's a little hard to remember many movie villains, except for like Disney ones, because like Jafar is probably the best, with Scar coming at a close second.
Yeah,
but when it comes to video game villains, I'm like, hell yeah.
I think the best ones that come to mind with me are probably Saren from Mass Effect. Who else? Boss from Far Cry 3. Oh man, I just can't really think of anyone else. But I know... Oh yeah, and Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. And Quan Chi.
You can't forget Shao Kahn.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, like Dr. Nefarious, Dr. Eggman. Who else?
Dr.
Cortex.
Dr. Wily from Mega Man.
Doctor.
Dr. Wily.
Like,
always every single time there's some sort of platforming character, they always have to deal with some sort of evil genius. But in the case of Star Fox, they have to deal with the evil Andros, who's just a disembodied monkey head.
Well, actually, the funny thing is, in the lore, he's actually a scientist.
Yeah, he is a scientist, but of course he's just a disembodied monkey.
Mad.
Yeah, of course, and I think after that he just reduced to a giant brain, which is creepy, and I think it really gave the Honest Trailer guy a nightmares. And I think he said, "Oh my god, I peed a little."
It's like when I first played Star Fox 64, it was on the 3DS, and I first saw that. I'm like, what am I looking at? Oh my gosh, get it away!
Holy crap!
Oh wait, I got blasters. I can kill it.
Only I have the brains to rule Lilat. I think overseas it was known as Lilat Wars. I think
it is in Japan, I believe.
No, I thought it was in the UK or like in the PAL regions.
It could be. You could be right. Yeah, I think it is probably in the UK.
But still, I've always thought about dang, can't lose my train of thought here. I'm gonna change my character up.
Guess I can do that too, real quick. Yeah. Let's see what else. And just a lot of just games in general. It's just amazing. Who? I know there's more characters. Ishin was pretty cool, even though he wasn't really a villain, but he fought for his country, so it's
yeah, and
awesome.
there's General Rom or Makarov from the Modern Warfare series. However, his voice just sounds really slimy. It doesn't really, his voice just doesn't really match how he looks. I know Makarov looks a bit lanky, but I don't know.
Like,
Captain Price. Hell awaits you. I know what you told them, Yuri.
yeah. Oh, another great villain, Bowser, but what I'm talking about is like him in the RPG games, in like the Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario, at least some of the Paper Marios.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually amazing.
Oh yeah, I think JT Music did like a thing for like a rap for all the villains of gaming. Oh yeah, Andrew Ryan from BioShock, I think. Forgot about him. GLaDOS from Portal.
Oh, yes, how could GLaDOS? The most amazing villain ever.
Yeah. But I always like that. I mean, still, a game is only good as its villain, or that can be done with any medium.
I think it's the hero is as good as his villain or something like that.
Yeah, that's probably what I meant. Totally screwed that up there. Oh god, no, not the TNT. But
yeah, like, but villains in movies and shows, I just have a harder time remembering.
Yeah, it is understandable. I mean, I love like films and whatnot, but I already know like we all know one film villain that obviously you look at him, you can easily recognize him as Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually blanked out on Darth Vader. Holy cow! How can that?
I wonder if we're gonna deal. Sorry.
He doesn't have Darth Maul's name.
Yeah, I mean Darth Maul was an amazing character. It sucks he was only relegated to one movie in the prequels.
And actually, Rebels.
Yeah, he had that thing that was basically inspired by a comic known as Old Wounds, but instead of like Obi-Wan finishing him, it was Uncle Owen who actually put a hole in his head.
Yeah, I think it also like shows how Obi-Wan changes his stance in general, because he's always in the attack mode and then he goes in defense instead for the first time.
Yeah. Oof. I hate that time deceleration thing. I hate that.
Payback's a wanker.
I just love that term used by the British.
Oh, British slang is amazing.
Ooh! I think I hit you there. Sorry.
Yeah, you did. You jerk.
Ah! Spun out. Sorry. Oh well.
Oh, wait, how'd you beat... Oh, wait, I keep forgetting the finish line a little bit farther from the actual
sorry about that.
CTR sign.
Yeah. But, like I said, I know I want to play Borderlands as well, but again, just so much stuff.
I couldn't get into Borderlands. I played 2 for a while, couldn't get into it.
Understandable.
But it was because like one of my friends was super OP, and then when he got into my game, it made everything else OP, and I could not level up to.
Just don't jump into it. Don't be a high level player and get into someone's game who's a low level.
It screws everything up, and I don't like it.
I think I'm not sure how long we've been talking for, but let's I think we can just
58 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but it's
For playing CTR, why not talk about the whole CTR thing with microtransactions?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that part. But I didn't really see that. I don't really see the thing in the pit stop though. I know they basically gimped the coin earnings, I know that much.
I mean, I haven't seen anything yet, but I'm pretty sure the next update is going to be.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think this should be freaking illegal, that they get all the good press and then later on they just like throw in the microtransactions, which they know everybody hates.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. Activision are really being sneaky. They really were sneaky bastards with this one. I think they're planning to do that with all the releases. Money. Especially with Modern Warfare, I still don't understand why anyone's actually still excited for that game. I'm sorry.
I actually have a couple friends who are really excited, at work. They're like, oh yeah, Call of Duty's gonna be awesome. I'm like, there I am, still hoping for Titanfall 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to find you and invite you back.
Oh wait, okay, I went off on off the online stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm loading back in. I just hate this whole microtransaction practice. Like, watch Cat Icarus's episode. Everybody that like sees the stream, watch Cat Icarus on this thing, and he does like the most amazing, like the most amazing video about it.
Yeah. And I mean, he is a big fan of CTR.
Because it's his childhood game. And it's like he hates seeing it become like that. Like
Yeah, but that's
it's
the whole
understandable.
that is the problem with the modern industry. Everyone, they're just so hungry for money. But I know, I
mean,
think
I give Nintendo this that they don't do this. Really.
Yeah,
I think
they
only
do.
mobile.
Yeah, mobile games at least microtransaction in mobile games, because obviously people could easily get suckered into that stuff, but this does not need to be in AAA games at all.
Nah, definitely not. And, I mean, granted, this game was $40, but unless you got the Nitro, like what was it, the Oxide edition? But they shouldn't do that. I think it should be just flat out illegal to do it, because I don't know, it could be considered false advertising. It could be.
I'm not sure though.
I don't know.
But just we're trying to fight back against it. And of course, we have people like Young and we have Jim Sterling calling the industry out for their crap. So it's good we have them and the quartering.
I actually don't really care for the quartering. He just, he's
What
kind of
kind-
annoying.
What kind of vibe does he give off like that?
Like, he thinks he knows everything, basically.
Yeah, I know one. Yeah, it's just that. I don't know. I mean, I like him for. I don't really watch all of his videos. Like I'm like super excited when a new video of his comes out. But I don't know. But
Like, I'm more of a Mr. Medicare guy where he just, like, he somewhat has that same vibe, but yet he will admit that he's wrong.
I know one thing. Review Tech USA also does that same stuff. He's been wrong about a lot of things as well, or he has a lot of misinformation. But one person who got a lot of hate for no reason was Dreamcast guy, I think, when he's like something about the PlayStation 5.
I mean, you ever seen Griffin Gaming? I think he's kind of the one that the whole shitstorm with Dreamcast guy.
Oh yeah, I think I remember him doing that.
I honestly lost interest in him. Some of his videos seem a little cringy to me, especially his intro.
He's got an intro now? I just figured he would just go straight into the video.
Well, no, he's like the What's Up Gamers Dreamcast guy here, basically.
Well, you're talking about Dreamcast. Oh, you're talking about Dreamcast guy, not Griffin.
Not Griffin, no.
Well, I think
Actually,
I think
like
Dreamcast
him
guy's a pretty. I think he's an okay dude.
I don't know. Although like Griffin got like banned off of Twitter recently, it was like he can't really do anything. As soon as he starts a series 2 about like talking about idiots on Twitter.
Oh boy.
Go figure.
Yeah. But I know one thing though, it's just also about the whole Twitch double standards as well.
Oh my gosh, the Twitch double standards.
Shout out to it's a Gundam for making light of that, especially even dating like double standards.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I told my coworker about that when I was taking him home, and he's like, "Are you freaking serious?" I'm like, "Yes." Women these days, like, here's the thing: women these days don't really give that men like us a chance, like the nice guys a chance. It's no time in the daylight. But when it comes like just some buff jerk, is like they will throw themselves at them.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, it just shows the fact that women can be just as horny as men can be. But of course, any woman would probably disagree with you on that. And
insert
some.
clip of the mask here. I feel a little funny.
Oh man, the highlight of the mask was obviously the Cuban Pete bit. That was the funniest part.
And just so everyone knows, I'm not saying all women, but most women. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, at least the one.
Because...
I'm not saying I don't. I haven't, because I'm trying not. I don't pay that much attention to how other people are, but still, it's just hearing all this stuff now. It's just all those double standard things. Yeah, like I think like somebody, like you said in Gundam's video, he showed like all that stuff about like a guy who looks buff and whatnot. And he says he's like a pedo. And yeah, women were still like sending him like matches and whatnot. Yeah, so yeah, as long as you're
that's so funny.
As long as you're hunky, it doesn't matter. Same thing like a joke with Andrew Garfield from Amazing Spider-Man. Like, I think another thing. Shout out to The Unusual Suspect, because he makes some pretty hilarious videos with all his movie reviews.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Well, you should go check him out. His videos are so funny. He even did like a top 20 list of why he hates movie theaters.
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to hate movie theaters because I always get screwed up.
Yeah, I mean, at least it still feels like a true... okay, I know, there's like a really old movie theater in my town, just not far from my apartment. It's okay. I mean, at least I can get in see a flick for like $5.
I mean, for the worst movie experience I could really think of was actually every time I go to the movies.
Yeah, I think the only time I actually had a truly bad movie going experience was like me and my sisters were going to go see Austin Powers and Goldmember. And, like, midway when they were going through that flashback scene at them at the academy, like, the projector started screwing up on us. And then,
man.
And then, like, we went and see, and they actually had to shut and had to try to restart the whole movie. And then recut it back to where it was when they shut it off. So at least they alleviated that issue, but that was just a massive dose of inconvenience. But the worst time the second time other than The Last Jedi where I actually really hated seeing a movie or the ending pissed me off was this movie called Skyline.
Is it the Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie where he has like the prosthetic leg?
No, that's I don't know. I don't know what that movie was, but it was like that movie was like I think that was Skyline. But Skyscraper is basically just like the Towering Inferno, essentially. If you've never heard of that movie, it's such a good movie. It's got Paul Newman and like Steve McQueen in it from like all those old westerns.
I was going for the shortcut.
Oh, you got hit by the plants?
Yeah. No, I got hit by a bomb. Yeah, dude, since I live in Florida, I got some freaking stories to tell you.
About what?
About my movie going experiences. Oh my gosh, one time my sister almost got me and my family into a freaking fight after watching the It movie.
Wow, really? Jesus.
I'm like, oh my gosh, she is going to start a fight and she's probably going to like really love it. My dad freaked that out.
Yeah, but I know one thing. I think my whoa! Thank God that didn't hit me. But no. Only other movie going experience was I think the best one I had was when I went to go see Aquaman. They had redone like an old theater that was in my hometown. There was another one that was a little bigger, but I think they turned it into like a mosque, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, they tore it down and turned it into that. But they redid that. It used to be called Carmen, but now it's like AMC now. And they have like those damn reclining seats in their theater, which was really, really cool. I really liked that. Me and my mom and my sister and her best friend, we all went to go see Aquaman, and it was really good. That was a really good experience, and I really hope if I ever do go back home, hopefully I'm gonna be going down for Thanksgiving. I think maybe we might go see another movie again. Hopefully while I'm there. But
yeah. You want to hear another one? This is where I actually finally snap in a movie theater for the first time.
what?
I went to a movie theater with a friend to go watch Endgame, and throughout the entire punk kids kept going on their phone and kept talking. So
Yeah,
around like the final fight scene, when that starts, I finally snapped and said, "Put down your phone. No one cares about your Facebook."
exactly. You're going to go see a movie. You're going to go see a movie. I expect to actually have some peace and quiet. But I will tell you one thing though. I actually did go see like the Detective Pikachu movie. Like I said,
Same here.
I
got screwed on that one.
What happened?
I tried to sit at the most like no people. Like there was a lot of people there, but I sat in this one spot where there was no one. Guess what? 3 annoying teenagers come right by, sit right by me, and talk throughout the entire freaking movie.
It just shows. Yeah, people are just assholes. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
when you
go see a movie, yeah, I expect to actually watch the movie. I don't want to hear you guys. Yeah, I don't want to hear you guys yapping off about some thing you're doing in school or whatever, or you got a blowjob or whatever.
And then like, what was it? Spider-Man Far From Home. There was like, I sat in the back as usual because it's like least people. Then a family comes by with a baby and a young little girl. Okay, I give them this. They actually did a pretty decent job on like not have the baby cry throughout the movie. So I give them that. Like as soon as the baby kind of whined, like the mother took the baby out and handled it. And the little girl was actually kind of funny where she says, "Shut your mouth," and she's like 5 years old.
Wow.
That was a little funny, but in the middle of the movie, like the most intense scene, like where you ever seen the movie Far From Home yet?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so like the whole scene where Spider-Man's really trapped in the illusion from Mysterio?
Yeah.
There was 3 girls, just like teenage girls, probably maybe 16, I want to say, running across the entire theater, back and forth, back and forth. Like, what? Constantly throughout the entire scene, so that scene was ruined for me because they kept running. I'm not kidding.
What is wrong with people? Why does that any excuse to just do X number of things in a freaking movie theater? Other people are trying to watch the movie here.
Oh, here's a really amazing, like the one time I really have had a good movie experience. I went to go see Brightburn. Guess what? I was the only one there.
That's good news.
I'm like, I'm not even going to talk myself. I'm going to enjoy this piece.
Oh no! Oh shit!
And you failed.
Yeah, I was way ahead of everybody. Damn. But, oh well.
But people, stop using your phones. Keep control of your children, and then don't run across the others. I beg of you.
Oh yeah. What the?
Oh, also, don't talk throughout the entire freaking movie and almost causing fights with families.
Oh yeah.
My gosh, I would never get tired of that. It was actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Because they go, "Oh, then what's the point of the movie?" Like, are you for real?
Exactly. Just where do these people think they even are when they're doing this crap?
They think they're on. They just think they're better than everyone, I guess. I don't know. It was like just this couple. It was like they talked throughout the entire movie, and it was like, well, what's the point of a movie? It's like, To be quiet and watch the movie.
Exactly, but I'm gonna say this. I don't know why I'm giving this as advice. Just don't. I think going to a movie is like a terrible date. Is a terrible way for
A first date, especially, like because you don't get to know the person at all because you have to be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. I say first date, do like some fun activity together, or just go out and have dinner or something.
Maybe bowling.
Oh yeah, that's something simple I could do.
I probably can't do that anymore.
Why? What happened? What's wrong with
My
that?
shoulders, so like they're just in pain all the time now.
Man, I still like bowling. I even still have a bowling ball that my dad gave me. In fact, my dad had like a bowling ball with a skull in it. He based it off this like old like cult classic superhero movie called Mystery Men.
Ooh, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, he had the whole thing. He had Carmine Skull inside of his bowling ball. And he's even in a league at the currently he's in a bowling league, so that's really cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I think he even bowled a perfect game once. But if you ever see, but believe me, my dad, he he's decently good. I'd say he's good enough to go pro, but he doesn't think so.
Well, because he's self-conscious about himself.
Oh, no, Dad. Oh, I know he's got confidence in himself. I mean, he could easily go pro.
Look, I'm younger than him, and I'm just going to give him this advice. Like, just take the risk, because I definitely don't take any risks in my life, so I definitely don't practice what I preach. But seriously, don't be like me, man.
Oh God, I got crushed by the gnomes.
Hello, hello.
Ooh, got hit there. But yeah, I mean.
Oh
no. You got relegated to 7th place. Shit, that's not good. But yeah, I really just like the fact that we really just you can just go in and just do bowling. But again, movies are sacred. Everyone just wants to enjoy the stuff. But on the note of Attack of Pikachu, it's good, but it's painfully predictable.
Yeah, it's like rolling the dice. It's gambling basically, and it's like, will I enjoy or not enjoy?
Yeah, I mean it's not half bad. I mean, still for a video game movie, Warner Brothers took a lot of care with this movie, and the guy who was like the main character in Detective Pikachu. I mean, the only other movie I've seen him in was in Jurassic World: Fallen Order, and at least he wasn't as insufferable as he was in that movie.
Wait, Jurassic Park: Fallen Order?
No, Fallen Kingdom. That's what I meant. Sorry. I got Jedi Fallen Order on my mind, but yeah, Fallen Kingdom is just. Have you seen it or no? Have you seen like the?
I've seen the movie. I think it's really freaking stupid, but there's some moments that are actually
but like I said though, he was just insufferable in that movie. Like he's like literally
the Detective Pikachu or
Jurassic? No, in Jurassic World, he was insufferable in that movie. He literally was just like the little kid asking, "Is there something lurking in the shadows? Is it the T-Rex? Is it the T-Rex?" Yeah, that's something little kids should be asking, not the actors themselves.
I honestly forgot he even existed in that movie.
Oh God, he was probably the worst
one.
He was the worst part. I think he was one of the worst parts of that movie. Next to the kid, and obviously that dumb moment where freaking Chris Pratt was like trying to limp away from lava.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was a dumb. Just yeah, realistically,
like I
just
said,
being
the movie's dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I know. Jurassic Park 3 was bad. I mean, The Lost World was dumb to a point, but this was just worse. I think it's even. I wouldn't say it's worse than. Can't even tell if it's even worse than Jurassic Park 3. I can't even tell. It's just.
I mean, there's more excitement in Lost World.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, I can agree with you on that maybe. But of course, Jeff Goldblum is obviously the best part of any Jurassic movie. But sucks he only got relegated to cameo status in this movie, in Fallen Kingdom.
I mean, in Detective Pikachu, I actually I don't remember a single line that kid says. The main character, I don't even remember his name in the movie. Like,
Yeah,
I
me
don't
neither.
remember him.
I don't even remember. Yeah, I can't even remember his name either.
He's
Again,
actually just a forgettable actor, basically.
yeah, the only thing that he's I would say he looks like me somewhat if I was a little bit more taller and a bit more lankier.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, just it is the only thing. I mean, I do like that how that they look like Pokemon do look very accurate in the movie, except for maybe Cubone. He was like damn like the size of a damn Funko Pop, and he like whacked the
Oh my
kid.
god.
He whacked him down with he's like oh he's less than like 3 inches tall, and like he knocks the dude down with his attack. Like what?
How big is Cubone in the anime? I don't even remember.
I think he's like 4 feet tall, I think, but in the movie he's like 3 inches. He's like the size of a damn toy.
I mean, my one of my coworkers, he's like, short, and he's like probably in the fives. So like Cubone is not that like far from him.
Yeah, I mean at most I know some. Obviously, I think what was that one that has like the little duct tape on its legs? I completely forgot that.
Wait, there's a Pokemon with duct tape on its legs?
Yeah, I think but he's a Gen 2 Pokemon. I'm talking about like and also there's another one that's a humanoid Pokemon that has like boxing gloves on.
Oh man, I forgot his name, but he's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it though. I mean, at least I'm really cool. We got to see Charizard in the movie, and they all look very show accurate. And the textures on them look very, very well done.
Also speaking of video game movie, oh sorry, maybe we should let you finish that.
No. Continue. Go and continue what you were saying.
I was what about the Sonic movie?
Oh Lord. I've been seeing all the damn memes about freaking Jim Carrey being the only person that's gonna carry the movie because basically he's really good at playing zany characters, and that's basically all he's really good at playing. I mean, sure he's done some serious roles. I know he's done a few cameo roles in movies like Anchorman, where I think he played like
Anchorman?
No, yeah, he was in there in like Anchorman 2 for like a cameo thing as like a Canadian newscaster.
I actually hated Anchorman too. I didn't see the first one, but I did really like Anchorman.
And I know Ben Stiller in the movie when they're doing the damn big brawl, they're just like Ben Stiller's like the damn Spanish news network anchor. The sewers were red with Burgundy's blood.
This was just an experiment.
He had like a freaking bullwhip too. So what are you, Zorro? I don't know. I don't know, but just it was really weird. But heck, it was a pretty funny fight scene. I haven't really seen the movie myself, but video game movies, there are very few good adaptations of other mediums, like anime and anime to live action movie adaptations. The only the only good one was Alita Battle Angel. Dragon Ball Evolution sucked. Ghost in the Shell terrible.
I haven't seen the Ghost in the Shell anime, and I also haven't seen the movie, so I can't really say much.
Yeah.
Actually,
but I think that people have been trying to do an Akira live action anime. But I don't know about that. Okay, let me.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I guess.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. No, you continue because.
No, you continue.
Like mine's more of an ending statement.
Yeah, I think we should both end our streams right now. So thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully, you'll see us on Discord. Sound jeez. But peace out.